Gervonta Tank Davis versus Ryan Garcia. Who do y'all think would win if they were to fight? Now, I made a similar video asking you guys who you would think if they were to fight at that time 2 years ago. Um, but now it's looking like Ryan Garcia wants this fight at 140 pounds. Looks like Ryan Garcia can't make 135, or it looks like he struggles to make 135. His last two fights were above 135, and he made it clear in the post-fight interview that he's gonna be fighting at 140, and he wants to fight Tank at 140. And in my opinion, at 140 pounds, I think that increases the chances of Ryan Garcia winning. In my opinion, some might disagree, but I think it does. I think it does. I mean, if you look at Tank at 140 when he fought, what's his name? I'm blanking on his name. When he fought Mario Barrios at 140, he won that fight, yes, but let's be honest, he wasn't looking so hot in that one at 140. Maybe it's his size, who knows? But at 140, Ryan Garcia, it fits his frame more. Ryan Garcia is a tall, lengthy guy who I'm sure has been struggling to make 135 pounds, but at 140, in my opinion, it gives him that confidence that he needs that to make him believe that he can beat Tank. And in my opinion, that would increase his chances of winning. It's just having that confidence. Do I think he can still beat Tank? Probably not, to be honest. But it looks like now the talk is whether this fight will be at 135 or 140. I mean, Floyd was recently interviewed by Fight Hype over the phone, and he talks about how he'll be ready to fight. It looks like Floyd's still with Tank. I mean, Tank is still with Floyd, because the way Floyd's talking sounds like he still promotes Tank. So I guess maybe he signed a contract extension with Mayweather Promotions. Maybe. I mean, I haven't really come across any articles on that. Prior to the Gervonta Davis versus Raleigh fight, there's been multiple reports about Gervonta leaving Floyd, but I haven't really seen any official announcement that Tank is a free agent, or he's no longer bound to Mayweather Promotions. But anyway, Floyd talked about how Tank will be ready in 90 days, that he's going to be in great shape, that he's ready to knock out Ryan Garcia, and that Ryan Garcia is not going to wake up till next year. Yeah. I mean, Floyd has been talking good about Gervonta Davis when it comes to this fight with Ryan Garcia. He also talks about how when it comes to the weight, Gervonta Davis is the A side, and that Tank fights at 135 pounds. So if you want to fight Tank, it has to be at 135, and that it can happen before the end of the year. And he talked about how Ryan can't be the A side because he's never won a world title. He won an interim title, and that don't count. But then if you look at Gervonta Davis, at least at 135 pounds, he's never won a world title at 135. When he fought back at 130, he won. He actually was the world champion at 130. Winning the IBF belt, the vacant IBF belt, but he's held that super version for 135. He won the super version also for 130 for the WBA, but at 135, that regular version just don't count as well also. But at least Tank can say that he became a more legitimate champion than Ryan Garcia, at least in my point of view. So anyway, I mean, there's a lot of talk going on social media, and a lot of back and forth between Team Tank and Team Garcia, and a lot of fans also talk, which is good. It hypes up the fight, it helps marinate the fight, it keeps the hope that this fight will happen, and I truly hope it does happen. And if it does happen at 135, I'm definitely much more confident that Ryan will get knocked out at 135. 140, maybe not. I'm still leaning towards Tank, but Ryan Garcia's chances have would definitely increase at 140 pounds, in my opinion. So anyway, just thought I'll let you guys know, my update on my thoughts when it comes to this fight and who I think would win. But let me know what you guys think. Let me know your thoughts. Do you guys think 135 or 140 won't matter? I mean, Floyd's making it very clear that 135 is where it's at, and Ryan wants it at 140. This fight ain't happening. I'm very confident it won't happen. I'll believe it when I see it. Let me know what you guys think. Let me know your thoughts. Thanks for listening and watching, and like always, have a great day. Alright, thanks.